capture. So we are doing both. And then I guess the only way to thingy it right now is to go close. That's synchronizing at its finest. Thank you. I'm here all day. Okay. Wow. It's been a long time. Hello, you lovely people, and welcome to Metal Gear Online. This isn't like a series of videos or anything. This is my intro, quote-unquote intro video. I made a jokey intro that should be out by the time this video comes out, because I made it ages ago. Well, I recorded it ages ago. I just haven't had the time to actually edit it, but I should do soon. And that's what the purpose of this video is. I'm going to explain this year, pretty much, and why I've made a new channel and stuff. And I'll give you a link to my old channel if you haven't seen my old channel. But I've got an old channel. And this is just, my new channel is pretty much going to be just the same stuff, only a little more horror based, which, as you can see, horror, Metal Gear, horror. But this is just something I can play while I'm trying to say all this stuff. And I haven't had a chance to play much Metal Gear Online, so I just want an excuse to play it. And look, my pretty woman, that's Baltina Perry Stone, isn't she awesome? So yeah, I just want an excuse to play it, and I'm going to explain the reasons for my new channel, and not just reasons, but what I'm going to be doing and what I have planned and such. And that's the purpose of this video. So let's first admire my woman. Look how pretty she is. Look how cool she is. Yeah! I love this game. If you have not bought Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, you should buy it, because it's brilliant. I think I'm 45% through the main game, the actual Phantom Pain story. Again, you need a lot of time on your hands to play the Phantom Pain. I've only been able to do it in like little bits, and now that Metal Gear Online came out start of last week, I think, I've been sort of trying to find time to play a little bit of this. But like my schedule, the only time I can actually play video games is like in the mornings, because I work in the evenings more often. I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow, at the time of this recording. I'll just get into a match. No, I don't want to do that. Cloak and Dagger, my favourite. Yeah, the only time I can actually play video games proper is in the mornings. Host is disconnected. Awesome. Awesome start to this video. Yeah, mornings, because I work in the evenings. And then the problem with Metal Gear Online is it has a maintenance schedule every single morning at 8 till 10. Which is like my prime time for playing video games. I just like to get up, play a few games, and then I haven't been able to recently because I've been helping my grandpapa build an extension to the house, and it's slowly come to an end. We've been doing it for weeks, and it's been kind of a pain because I haven't been able to do this. I haven't been able to make videos and stuff. But like. This year's been very hard for me, for many reasons. I don't want to go into too much detail. I've got to choose my music, even though I can't hear the music, but I want to choose it anyway, because I've got to have my music. That's what I love about Metal Gear Online. They did Metal Gear Solid 4 as well, the Metal Gear Solid 4 Online, which is still one of probably my favourite online experience ever. It had all the Metal Gear Solid background music. I just loved it. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 is the greatest game ever made, so you've got to have the music from Metal Gear Solid 3, because it's the greatest game of all time. End of. Right, enough of that rant. Where shall I start? Yeah, this year has been a tough one for me, for reasons. For recording reasons, and then also personal reasons. I don't really want to go into the personal reasons. But, and, well, put it this way, if anyone watches Markiplier's videos, which I do, and I enjoy them very much, what he's just gone through, I went through a few months ago. So anyone who knows about that, then that's all I really want to say about it. And it's been hard for me. Okay, wow, I forgot how hard it is to play games and talk serious talk at the same time. oh well, I'm crap at this. I'm crap at Metal Gear Online anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna die 5,000 times, regardless of if I concentrated or not. So I've been through that, and then, yeah, I had a lot of problems with the computer I was recording on. Pretty much all year I've had problems with it, to the point where I finally just packed it in. I've chucked it out. I've got a new model in. I've exported a new model, a much weaker model. She's not as good looking as the other one. Yeah, just the idea of this game that I'm playing is called Cloak and Dagger. If you played Metal Gear Solid 4 online, there was a mode that they brought into an update called Team Sneaking, which was the only reason I ever went on Metal Gear Online, and I was glued to it when I was younger. So I'm on a team where we have to defend these discs over there, and the other team have stealth camouflage on, and they're sneaking around the place, and we got to find them. And if someone gets caught and shoots one of the invisible ones, like Koro P says he sees one, if you shoot one, then oh, that was guy. Then their stealth camouflage deactivates for a few seconds until they hide again. It's just the greatest game, online game mode of all time. I love it, especially when I get to be stealth camouflage. See there, stealth camo has been deactivated. So someone's been spotted, and now they're going to be visible for a little bit. It's just really cool. So where was I? New computer model. She's not as good looking as the other one, you know. And she doesn't perform as well as the old model. She's not as experienced. But I'm hoping it'll still let me do a few, because I want to do indie horrors and stuff. That's what I enjoyed most. And I sort of drifted away from that when... Are you seeing anything? Oh, they're down there. I got one, guys. I got two, guys. Look at me go. I'm awesome. Yeah, I drifted away from that on the old channel. And yeah, I'm awesome. I win. And I want to get back into that sort of... Hey, number one, look how awesome I am. See how awesome I was in that game? So I want to get back into that, doing indie stuff. I mean, that's why I watch a lot of Markiplier's videos. I'm going to openly admit I just watch a lot of his videos. But I don't watch many stuff online. I watch I've only just started watching Markiplier stuff, because, to be fair, he's brilliant. He's very entertaining. And he talks a lot of sense. And then, I think with what he's just gone through as well, I sort of feel a little closer to him, in a way, because I know exactly what he's going through. See, look at me, I'm invisible now. But the other channel I only really watch religiously is Funhouse. If anyone's watched Funhouse, you should watch Funhouse, because they're brilliant. They are brilliant. Very entertaining bunch of lads. Hello. I watched them a couple of years ago when they did Inside Game, and that's when I sort of first got into those guys, and then they've moved on. They've gone through their problems and stuff. So I started watching them a few years ago. They're the only ones I really watch. I really prefer to... Whoa, okay, I'm dead already. I'm awesome. He must have seen me because I had the binoculars out. But anyway, yeah, they're the only ones I really watch. I like to make my own stuff rather than watch other people play and then be like, oh, I wish I could have done that, you know? So that's kind of where I sort of got to a point with Markiplier's videos where I was watching a lot of his horror stuff, and I thought, oh, I wish I'd have played it and had my own reactions. Because it's like anything I play in future won't be anything I've already seen, if you know what I mean. If I've seen Markiplier play something, I'm gonna do that video, and I'm going to fake my reactions to make it really good, and you know, I'm not going to do that because I'm crap at faking reactions and stuff. Anyway, I will admit, a few years ago when I first started making these videos when I was in college, there was a guy right behind you, pal. You're really good. I remember one of the first Let's Plays I did was Dead Space, which is one of my favourite games. It still is one of my favourite games of all time. But I played it for... I can't remember which channel it was. One of my first channels. And I was faking some reactions as if I hadn't played the game before. And it wasn't good. But I just wanted an excuse to play Dead Space again, I guess. But what I want to do with this channel is do just new stuff that I haven't done before. Like Metal Gear Online, for instance. Not that I'm going to do, unless people want more Metal Gear Online videos. I doubt it, because it's hard trying to come up with anything sort of remotely funny for a really good game. If you know what I mean. I just find it, I find I can react better and stuff with horror things. I'm more comfortable with horror things. And hey, look, we're going to win. This guy's going to take this to the end and win for us. Yeah, and it's just sort of my comfort zone, I guess, horror stuff. Especially doing solo things. And if anyone is... what's the word? Well, if anyone knows of my other channel, which is Bolt Plays, which is still active, it's just I've just sort of changed a few things to sort of redirect everyone to my new channel. Balticus, I think it's just Balticus, isn't it? Do you know what? I made the channel weeks ago, and I just haven't had the time to actually get around to doing anything with it. So I can't even remember my stuff. I should have probably looked it up and things before I made this video, but you know, it's sort of the only bit of free time I've got to myself. And I just thought I want to play Metal Gear Online, and I would just want to do an introduction to my channel. So yeah, if anyone knows of my other channel, I did a lot of co-op-y stuff with my bestest buddy Nicholas, who lives up in Scotland, many miles away from me. But we do a lot of co-op stuff. Yeah, we just sort of like take the mick out of each other and things, and that's what makes it funny. We sort of argue with each other and whatnot, because that's what friendship's all about. And we, you know, we have got many things coming on the horizon. Some of which we know of that we want to do, and then some, you know, I've suggested a couple of things, and we'll see if we do them. But you know, but there's going to be a lot of stuff with him. You know, I went through like a phase in my other channel where pretty much every upload I was putting up was something to do with me and Nick, and I think that content's much better because I've got someone else to interact with, and I find it hard, you know, like what I'm doing now. I'm just sat alone in a room playing video games and talking to myself. How weird am I? But at least if I've got someone to actually interact with, it makes things a little easier, and you can work off each other. And we're like, I'm like holding my fingers together, crossing my fingers, because that's what we're like. We're like Laurel and Hardy, Keenan and Kel, Drake and Josh, Chips and Cheese. But he doesn't have Metal Gear Online, so I'm trying to get him into Metal Gear Online, or just to get the Phantom Pain, because I finally forced him to play through Ground Zeroes, and I think he enjoyed it because he did play through most of the missions, I think, after sort of forcing him through. Why have I got... Oh, there we go. It was just Metal Gear Online being a bit of a bumhead. Oh, there's a cat now. So yeah, you know, if he was to get Metal Gear Online, we would definitely do Metal Gear Online videos. Because on the other channel we did do Peace Walker. I really enjoyed doing the 2 Peace Walker videos we did. And then another problem I ran through was I lost the cable that attaches my PS3 to my capture card. So I haven't been able to do any PlayStation 3 stuff. And one of the things we wanted to do, and that we definitely plan on doing at some point, let me just, oh, there we go, see if I can find anyone. Something we planned on doing was playing Resident Evil 5, which is one of our favourite games. You know, both of our favourite games. And that was sort of the first game we ever played together. Oh, look at me, we sound like a gay couple. But that's where we sort of, that was the first game that we sort of played together, so it was a good laugh. And on my other channel I've played through Resident Evils 1 to 4. So what I wanted to do was get to that point of needing to play 5 and then doing co-op with Nick. And then when it got to that point, I had lost the PlayStation 3 cable. So, but I've ordered a new one, so all's good in the hood. Just need to find a bunch of free time and we'll crack on with that. Because I've played through the other 4 and they're not on this new channel, I'm gonna probably just... I didn't realise we had a disc. YOLO! Oh, we win! Awesome, I didn't even do anything. See, this is such an entertaining video for you guys. Me rambling on about Bull, and me doing nothing in a video game. Although I did kill 2 people before, and that was awesome. So yeah, with the other 4 Resident Evils that are on another channel, I'm probably gonna make like a quick highlights sort of video of just, you know, my highlight reel of all of them, either on one video or I'll do one for each. I'll probably just do one video, be easier, just to sort of like a recap, a Resi recap. I'm gonna go and defend the disc because that's what I do. So yeah, that's sort of our initial plan together to make a Resident Evil 5 playthrough. And another thing is, like, I would towards the end I sort of stopped a little bit, but I want to stop making like full Let's Plays. It just depends on the game really, because I'd make videos. What's a big drop? I would start making a playthrough video on a game I think I want to play, and then it get to a point where I get bored of it. Even if I like the game, I got bored for some reason, and then I would just sort of scrap. Okay. I would just scrap the playthrough altogether, and it kind of annoyed me a little bit, but I just kind of got bored. I get easily bored, so I'm gonna just that's why I want to stick with the indie stuff. Hello, man. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the indie stuff so I don't have to worry about having to carry on with a series, and especially the longer stuff, you know. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about, to be honest. What else I need to bring up? I don't have an actual schedule that I stick to, because with my job I can just get called in at any time. And I tend to work evenings anyway, and then when I get home I would rather just get into bed or whatever and just play some video games. But like just play on my own, sort of do what I want to do, rather than having to worry about setting up a computer and a microphone and blah 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 blah. And even with this new computer, I initially had problems because it wasn't designed for Windows 10, and I'd put Windows 10 straight on it, and the goodies inside the computer weren't compatible for Windows 10, so I had a lot of problems. So I've had to put Windows 7 on it, legally of course. I've had to put Windows 7 on it, and it seems to be running fine so far. I hadn't actually had a chance to test it with anything until this, and so far it's doing good. It's doing good. Can anyone see anyone? Stop saluting each other, you're gonna die. Need some cover. Who's Nabuto? You getting shot. See, I do kind of just want to concentrate. I'm just trying to think, if I can get everything said, then I can just play for a little bit. The style I tend to do, if you haven't seen any of my stuff, oh, we won. My style is sort of, I like to trim videos to just sort of pick out the best bits. I mean, when I started off, I just did the whole thing, which is probably what this is going to be up until this point, just so I can get all this jargon out of the way. But then, when it comes to doing, you know, when it comes to doing actual videos, I'll tend to just trim them to the, so I'll play for like an hour, say, and then I'll trim them down to like a 10-minute video or something. Host is disconnected, awesome. And that's what I would have done with this if I wasn't making like an intro video, because my other intro video is just a jokey intro one. But yeah, no schedule. I can only really play in the mornings. I play a lot of Destiny. I know that'll cheer people up, I guess, because for some reason everyone hates Destiny. I'm not like Destiny's biggest fan. I enjoy it. I think it's a good game, but it's taken a lot of my money, and I don't feel like I'm getting as much as I should be back from them. But it's like, that's what me and Nick play a lot together, Destiny. I think we're going to play some tonight. We need to finish off the latest raid, the last raid, because we haven't finished that yet. And then we've both said we're going to take a break from the game because we play so much of it together. We sort of hit that brick wall now, so we want to have a little break from the thing. And it's like I've got the Phantom Pain I need to play through. I need to finish off the story. I've just got back into it after a little break from this. I got the Uncharted collection because I'm a massive Uncharted nerd. So I got the Uncharted collection. I finished the first one yesterday, and I started off the second last night. So I'm doing that and collecting all the treasures and stuff because that's what I do. Games in future that I'm into. I'm into any sort of game really. I'm like I'll try anything, you know, like a buffet. You just plonk it all in front of me, I'll try it all. But I have my favourites and stuff. Obviously Metal Gear Solid is probably my favourite franchise that I've been into since I was a little sprog. So I had like a big nerdy orgasmic nerdy thing going on when Phantom Pain came out. I love it, it's really good. If you haven't played it, you should play it because it's brilliant. And it's amazing the amount of people who would like either not diss Metal Gear Solid, but weren't necessarily big fans of the franchise. It's kind of nice seeing them being like, oh my god, Phantom Pain is actually quite good, you know, because it's different to all the other Metal Gear games because it's open world and the control's so fucking fluid. It's untrue. It's perfect. Then at the end of the month, I'll get Halo 5 coming for the Xbox. I also play on the Xbox One, not as much as the PlayStation 4 because most of the stuff I got is for the PlayStation 4. But yeah, I've got Halo 5 coming for the Xbox One. Look how pretty Boltina is. And then what else have I got? Halo 5 because I like Halo. Fallout 4 is out on my birthday. Woohoo! So that'll be a good day. That is Fallout 4 I've been waiting for so long for. I am one of those people who's been dying for Fallout 4 to come out. And it's finally coming out on my birthday. What are the chances? So that day is my Fallout 4 day. I think that's it, really. Those are the only games. I mean, in terms of games released this year, 2015 has been an awesome year for games and stuff. There's no doubt about that. But as a year, personally, it's probably been the worst for many reasons. And I just sort of want it over with now. You know, things like this just take me away from it all, Metal Gear and stuff. And they are nice to have. And, you know, I want the year over with, new year, bloody blah. And then this new channel is a new beginning for me. And yeah, we'll just see what happens with it. I don't really think I need to say much else, to be honest. Boltina's in a box because she's so cool. The box in this game is so cool, though, if I remember how to use it. So that's all I'm going to say, really. That's my intro video. I'm just going to keep playing Metal Gear Online, and I'll probably make a separate video out of it, just because YOLO. It's what I do. I'll trim it up and see what happens. So thank you, everyone, for listening to my rambling. I hope it hasn't been too long. It is actually quite a long video. But, yeah. Stay tuned for many random videos to come in future. Mainly horror stuff, so if you're into horrors, I even want to try and do stuff with like horror films, because I really enjoy horror films as much as games. So I'll see if I can think of some way to implement horror films into videos or whatever. Even if it's like reviews or something, but we'll see. So thank you everyone for listening, and Boltina's going to salute you out of here, and I will see you the next time I see you. Bye bye.